Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. My name's Ginger, and I hope you're having a great day. We are doing the last video for Speedy scrapbooking today. I hope that you have enjoyed the journey. I know I have, and I got my project done. I'm kind of fibbing a little bit. I have to put it all together. I do have my albums. I have for Kinsley. I'm gonna pull them out here just because you guys have been going on this with me. So I have my albums here and they're full. I just have to double check them and do a little bit of journaling. Most of the time I do journaling on the back when I do the layout, so I don't really stress about that. For me, when a layout's done, it's done most of the time. But I know there's a few I didn't get that little moose on, so I'm gonna do that. She ended up with 2 full albums. 2, not 1. But 2 full albums. So that's good. I mean, I'm happy with that. I probably could have done quite a few more pages, but you know, yeah, it just didn't happen. But we got 2 albums, so I'm good with that. You can get the sketches. You can get other people's take on those sketches by clicking the see more. And in that description, there's a playlist. There's the Facebook group. And on the Facebook group are those sketches that Mallory and I created for this series. And let me know if you want to do this series again. Is it something that you liked? I try very hard to listen to those of you who take the time to watch my videos. While I want to do what I want to do, right? I also want to give you the type of content that you want. So, yeah, I hope that you're inspired. And if my video didn't inspire you, I encourage you to check out the playlist because maybe someone else will. MK Gunn, Janet Fritz, gosh, there's so many. Mel is doing this. I have lots of scrappy friends that are doing this with me, which I did not expect. You'll notice in the first video, I didn't even mention them because I didn't think anybody would really want to do it with me, but quite a few are. I think I have like 9 people doing it with me, so lots of fun and super creative individuals, and I can't wait to see what they do. I would love to see your layouts. On the Facebook group, there will be a album, and I would love it if you added your photos to it so that I can see them. It would be my honor to be inspired by your work, honestly. And that kind of is a weird way of saying that, but I don't know how else to say it. So, you know, me in English, it doesn't work always. Anyway, so let's get started. Let's flip this camera around and let's wrap this up. All right, you guys, we are going to film. I'm just going to get started. So this is a sketch, and I believe this is Miss Mallory's sketch. I'm 100% it's not mine, but y'all, I have old people problems. I don't know whose sketch it is. I just know I'm supposed to do it. Okay, so basically, this is as scrap friendly as it gets. You have a strip of paper here and 2 strips on the side, and then you just need to put some title embellishments, and bada bing, bada boom, you have a layout. I mean, how much better can that be? You can use your scraps, you can just dig through your binder and just have a fun time. Now, that's if you have binders, but you can dig through your embellishment, however you have them. I have mine in binders. So I had a little bit of this Simple Vintage Country Harvest from Simple Stories left. And I created this base here. I have these 2 photos of my son, my grandbaby, and his beautiful, lovely wife. And then, so that is my base. That's it. Just create a base and then have fun with it. That's the goal. I pulled out of my fall binder, I pulled out just a bunch of things from swaps, and then I have these 2 sticker Cartabella sheets. They're the exact same. I must have got them really cheap to have 2 of them. I'm not really sure, but kind of liking this for a title. And then I do have this one. I made this particular one. It says give thanks, which I know they are very thankful that they are all here and that Miss Kinsley was thriving and doing amazing, because she was. It was a great, great day. And they got to go see she got to go see her Mimi, Miss Sydney's mom. So I'm thinking if we do give thanks, maybe we'll do both. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see. I do like the trees on here, so I'm gonna pull the trees. Now you're probably gonna hear Miss Rachel in the background. I'm watching my grandbaby today, so Dad can put her new kitchen together. So, you know, it's a Nana thing to do, right? It's a Nana thing to do. All right, and then I have this tree as well, and I'm thinking Maybe we could even like, let's create a cluster. Yeah, it's my thing. Let's do it. I'm thinking that that's what I want to do. This is my universal sticker holder, in case you were wondering. I have another one of those trees, so I'm gonna pull it off. And I'm thinking we'll go like this. Okay, I like that. Let's get out some wax paper. Now I put stickers on wax paper so that when I'm not 100% sure if that's how it's gonna go, I can still lay it on this layout and I can see, and then I can take it off. It's no damage to the paper. I don't have to stress about it. For those that are new, that's why I use wax paper. Okay, so let's see. We tuck this underneath. Maybe we should even move our pictures over. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I can hear it tearing the paper. I am out of my regular, oh my gosh, Ginger, adhesive, so I'm using this until my other comes in. I thought I always have one on backup, and my husband still hasn't fixed the other one, if you've been watching. Okay, so there's that. Then I could go like this down here even. Why not? I don't know. And this, that doesn't go then. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep trying till we find something we like. I have this, let's see, who made this? Did somebody put their name on the back of this one? This was made by, I think it's Ruth. Oh, Ruth, all the way from Canada, woohoo! And you know, she has this kind of taped on here as an extra, but I kind of like it right where it is. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. We could put the year on this and put that right there. Now I'm not even sure if I want these. I don't know. I don't know what I want, y'all. Who knows? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a little gnome. Okay. And I have these were just die cut that I had extras of. What if I, instead of those stickers, because I don't like the white around them, we were to go like, and I'm all right with a little bit of it going on there, this, and then here's this one. Do I have any more? Oh, yes, I do. I could stick one back here. Okay, so we have a little bit of that back there too. And two, that's 5. Woo, how did that work? Go me. Okay, stick this back there. See, I pull out a lot of things. Sometimes they end up on the layout and sometimes they just don't. And that's okay either way. Okay, I really like that coming out of the sign like that, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't put it like coming across here. So we're gonna try, right? Trial and error. That's what I do. That's what I like. You hear Miss Rachel? If you have grandkids, or even if you're a mama and you have kids, you know who Miss Rachel is. Without a doubt, you know. Okay, I think I like that better there. I do, I know I do, but that's okay, that's good. Better to like it than to not. All right, so I don't know who made this one. Oh, Ruth made this one too. Maybe that's why the match. Maybe she made them at the same time. Okay. Boy, that's good. I like that. I could do the, this is in Carlsbad, New Mexico. So I could put Carlsbad, New Mexico 2024. That would be good there. And then what should we use? I have all of these on here. I mean, I do have the family still, and I kind of talked about using that. I don't know. At the patch, every day, November. We could just do November. Why not? I mean, we can do whatever we want, but I could definitely just put that right there. I think that's gonna be my title because, y'all, I'm too lazy. Not gonna lie at all. And since this is her very first Thanksgiving, they went there for Thanksgiving, I will leave all this for Miss Sid to journal. That way she can do that. There we go. Look at that. Go me. All right, this owl was made by Wanda and this was made by me. I'm not gonna use those. I'll put those back in my binder. And let's see, we definitely need some enamel dots. I kind of want brown. So here's some grayish brown, which I feel like matches this. or that was my black and white. Ooh, we could do a mixture. Look at that. We're gonna do those. Okay, and really those are the same color. All right, why did I put those back in the black and white? They really belong in here. Somebody tell me why I did that. All right, so that's it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to go glue all this down. I will do my little bit of handwriting there. And then I'm gonna come back, we're gonna talk about this one, and I'm gonna share the last few that I've done and just chitty chat. So hang in there, bear with me. All right, you guys, I got it all glued down. I added the enamel dots. I have left this for Mama to journal. I still need to add a little mousse, so let's do that together if you don't mind hanging out with me. Now I have just a little container here, a little baggie. I need to get a little container. I have plenty. I should grab one. I'll grab one after I get done. And whenever I have some scraps lately, because I'm going to be putting mousse on her layouts forever and a day, I've just been punching them and putting them in here. I do need to get a small container though. So I'm just going to take, and I think I'm going to tuck it in right there. Look how cute that is. It's so cute. Okay, so there's that one, and it was definitely, you can tell that it was inspired by Miss Mallory's sketch. Just remember though, it doesn't have to be exact. You could turn it this way. You could turn it this way. You can turn a sketch whichever way you want. You can just be inspired by it, use those scraps and just create. That's the goal, is to give you a jumping off point to create. So I hope that this series has done that for you. Let me show you some of my other sketches that I've done. Let's see here. So put this one aside. And I need to add a little mousse. A little mousse to this one. I see a little tealish green one. Let's see. Let's just dump them out, because I'm going to have to add a mousse, I think, to every single one of these. So I'm just going to dump a few out. I want to put them in the container anyway. We're just dump them all out. I give up. Cocoa Pebbles. What's happening? Ooh, this one would look good on here. Okay, look at this one. And we're going to stick this little mousse. Where's this little mousse going to go? I think we're going to stick it right here on the planter, and it kind of matches. So this sketch is, let me grab the sketch. I had to reprint it because somehow it misappeared and I lost it. I don't know how I did that, but I did. This is obviously the ultrasound and her mama and daddy. This will go right in the very front. Let me grab the sketch. Okay, so here's the sketch. This is one that I did, and basically it's triangles. That's what it is. And I used some scrap papers, and I did this at the top, and this is the top. I know that. And at the bottom, and I just have fun with it. I did put a piece of paper in the middle, but remember, I actually think, did I use the one whole piece? I did. This is an actual whole piece, and then I just put the trim, couple pieces of trim that I had, and divided it. It looks like 3 different sections, but it's really not. It's one piece of paper, and I did that. This was the day they, I don't know that this picture is the day they found out they were having Miss Kinsley, but this is the ultrasound of my son. I was in the freezer. Well, I was in the garage, not in the freezer, in the garage. That could be deadly. I was in the garage, and my son came up to the house, and came in the garage and just handed it to me. And of course I started crying, because I'm ridiculous. He was crying, I was crying, she was crying. We were all crying, but, yeah. And not only did we find out that she was pregnant, she was due in 3 months. So that was a whirlwind last summer this time. All right. So, and it was this time of year. We found out, oh, I don't remember. It was like in May, and we had the baby shower in July, and the baby was born literally a couple days after the baby shower. It was the baby, Kinsley. Okay, so there's that one. Hope you like that one. Then here's another sketch. This one is Mallory's sketch as well. It's hexagons, and it's just kind of like a kaleidoscope of hexagons. And she was really sweet and made a cut file and sent it to me, but this is what I was going to do if she wouldn't have done that. I would have just made different size hexagons and layered them on top of each other. I would not have done it like a cut file. I just think that would have been easier. So that's an idea. Maybe somebody would like to do it like that, or you can do it like this too. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. You could cut the big one and then cut a smaller one out and a smaller one out. That works too. Whatever you want to do, put some of them up on foam or whatever. And then my title, this is when Miss KJ started eating. She wasn't really sure what she thought about that solid food thing. This is an embellishment from a swap, and You Make Life a Picnic is my title. And then instead of a fourth photo here, I put a little journaling block. I had this little leftover from 49 Market. This doily is from 49 Market. It was super easy. I did this super fast. So there's that one. Another sketch for y'all. Remember, you can get them on the Facebook group. Just go over there and join Ginger's Corner. Make sure you're answering those questions. Oh, we got to put a moose on that one. We'll go back. And then this is also Mallory's sketch, and it's some large triangles. I use scraps. This is the whole piece of paper. I just used the whole piece. And then I had a little scrap of this one, so I just glued it on here first, and I glued it because I didn't want to move. And then I flipped it over, and I cut the edges off, right? And then once I had that, I did the same thing with this one. Exact same thing. So that's a way to do that. Sometimes these kind of sketches, they intimidate me because I'm like, how am I supposed to cut a triangle like that? You know, you turn the 12 by 12 to the side on your cutter and it's too long. It doesn't fit on there. So that's how I did it. I hope that helps others. And then I just use a sticker sheet, and this is my husband. My husband loves his grandbabies, but he's not a baby. A lot of men aren't, and he definitely isn't. So it is always funny because he will get down on her level and expect some type of interaction when she can't even crawl, right? It's super cute, super cute. All right, so let's put a little moose on here. Let's hide us a little moose because it's Kinsley's layout. So we'll do that real fast, and we'll go back and get that other one. I think I'm gonna hide this one. I'm gonna tuck it right there. Make sure that that enamel dot doesn't look like it's coming from the moose. If you've been with me a long time, you know I have had a laughing fit a time or two from animals and enamel dots and it looking like they were depositing things. Like, it was not good. And once that giggle hits me, I can't stop. Okay, so there's that one. We'll put a moose on this one. Where can we tuck a little moose? Maybe in the picnic basket. I have... This is the B side, but I'm thinking we'll use this side, just like so. And where can we tuck it in? Let's see here. Maybe, can I get it in there? Oh yeah, maybe not. Oh, maybe I could tuck it. I should have done it before I glued everything. Oh, I didn't put a foam, so I'm going to tear this up. I'm going to tuck it there. Main thing is I want to see the moose head. And then I need to add, oh, there is foam. It just needs some glue. Okay, just like that. Ta-da! Look, it's a little moose head. We did it. So there's that one. You guys, thanks for going on this journey with me. This is the last video of the series. I believe next month we're doing Around the World. And I hope you'll come join me because it is a giveaway challenge. It is a lot of fun. If it's not Around the World, I'll tell you what it is. I don't remember. I should know this, right? But I don't. So whatever it is, I hope you'll come join me. I hope you have a beautiful day. And with that, I'll see you next time. Be blessed. Bye.